To you, Leos, before I begin, I just want to go ahead and say they know who they are. I know who they are, but I'm not going to say their name. Shout outs to you for that very generous donation, right? You said that you love my Leo readings. Thank you. I really appreciate y'all. Uh, I love y'all too. I love y'all too. And I'm not just saying that because of the money, you know. Um, Leo went from being my most difficult zodiac sign to one of the best that I have, out of the 12. So I don't know, right? I guess that's how it is that life works sometimes. But you Leos have the Nine of Pentacles, the Three of Wands, and then you Leos also have the Empress, right? So these three cards for you, right? For you Leos, represents how it is that you interesting, very interesting. So you're in a situation right now where you Leos, there's a sense of you Leos changing for the better. You have changed. You're changing now more, and you're not going back to this, right? To the Devil card, feeling like you're a caged animal, feeling like you Leos will never actually be in the position that you're in. You're not going back to that. Because you've made a lot of progress. See, the Nine of Pentacles, the Three of Wands, and the Empress speaks to the progress that it is that you Leos have made. One of the reasons why you'll never go back to that is because you're a lot more comfortable having nothing. You see, you can't threaten people who come from nothing with going back to nothing again. If they can get it through their head to scale backwards, to dial it backwards a little bit, right? Then it won't work. That only scares individuals who are dealing with lifestyle inflation, meaning that their lifestyle goes up, right? Because their money is going up. And so on a flight, they can't do coach. They have to fly business or first class. That kind of mentality, if you ask me, that's a loser's mentality. Because shout outs to my family, real talk, shout outs to my family. My brother was just here, you know what I mean? Matter of fact, you know what? I just thought about something. I'm gonna ask my brother if he has Cashapp or any of that type of stuff. And if he does, a lot of the donations that I have over here on my channel, I'm actually gonna go ahead, and he's my older brother, but I'm actually gonna go ahead and send it over to his Cashapp. He's in a situation, and I want to go ahead and help him out, and it just hit me. So that's something that I'm going to do to chip in. So, and that's another reason too why it is that I took that job in the first place, is because of the fact that I wanted to help him out. He got himself a wife and everything like that. I ain't gonna say who, I ain't gonna say names, I ain't gonna say where, but then at the same time though, but shout outs to my family, because one of the things that my family members have taught me is to scale it backwards. There's nothing wrong with having it, but not needing to overextend yourself or always go hard in the paint as much as you possibly can all the time. Sometimes it is good to basically dial it backwards. And why I'm saying that in the first place is because for you Leos, right, you don't have distractions. You don't have people trying to get all up in your ears, giving you a difficult time. You don't have distractions. You don't have distractions. And see, the thing is that the Devil card and the Chariot, right, Capricorn, Crabs, the two of you, you would only mix with someone like oil and water, basically. You would only mix with someone like oil and water, meaning that a lot of you Leos, are looking for love, right? A lot of you would still be open to it, um, regardless of whether you're handling your business or not. But um, I mean, I don't know, like I do know, but you know, I don't even know how to say it sometimes because the stuff that I be wanting to say, I can't always say it on YouTube. But like, you know, um, the Leo, I mean, the Leo, gotta understand that the Leo is a fire sign. So like the Leo, it takes you know, with any fire sign, it's gonna take patience. You feel what I'm saying? And the thing about it is that like when it comes to the Leo, right? When it comes to Leos, a lot of y'all be wanting to be in love, but the situation is that a lot of y'all be having your own thing that y'all got going on too. So what I'm trying to say is that a person has to make it work, right? Here's the thing. What I'm trying to say is that more than likely, because see, here's the thing with Leo, right? Leo is compatible with Aries. Leo is compatible with Sagittarius. Leo is compatible with Virgo. Leo is Gemini. Libra. No, not Capricorn. No, not Aquarius, not Pisces. Nah. Not a very good mix. But the point that I'm trying to make here with that is that they have to take you in stride. And what I mean by that is you've got your own thing that you Leos got going on, and it's going to require patience in order to be with you Leos, because you Leos are bold and confident, and you know, bold, confident, you know, and because of that, you know, people may not even know if you like I said before, like a Leo, you may not even know if a Leo like you sometimes, because I've met a lot of Leos. Well, starting to meet a lot of, well, not met. I'm starting to meet a lot of Leos. And man, let me tell you, like you don't even know the first couple of times if a Leo rocks with you sometimes. Because like, you know what I'm saying? So what I'm trying to say here with that is to move on is the Sun card, which is Leo, and the Wheel of Fortune, which is the Crabs. So you're never going to go back to the same place that you were. I see that a lot of you Leos understand yourselves. You understand love a lot better. And what I mean by that is the fact that you Leos understand that the two of you are going to have to make it work, right? Because there's people who are naturally supposed to be incompatible that ends up making it work, or there's a way to make it work. And this is what I mean when I say that, you know, a person can make it work with any of the zodiac signs. I can, you know, statistically, me as a Virgo, I'm not supposed to be compatible with an Aquarius. I'm not supposed to, like for instance, who Virgos are compatible with is Taurus, Gemini, Leo, another Virgo, Libra. We're actually compatible with the majority of the signs. Scorpio, Capricorn, Pisces. Yeah, you know, you know, it's neutrality. Pisces is neutrality. You know, we can't, you know, But the point that I'm trying to make here with that is, right, is that even with the other zodiac signs who I'm not statistically supposed to be compatible with, I can still make it work, right? As long as there's patience and understanding and the willingness to get out of our own way. And see, it's the same thing with you Leos. The Sun card in the Wheel of Fortune, right, speaks to how you Leos, essentially, you're doing your own thing and you're open for love. right? The situation with that is you can make the time for both. You can, right? And you will make the time for both. But you're focusing on love because, excuse me, you're focusing on work because a lot of the people, like I said before, are just not on your level. And what I mean when I say they're not on your level, I'm not talking about an elitist money, 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 cash flow kind of thing. That's not what I'm talking about. What I'm referring to is they're not even open. Like, again, I got to bust out the chart for this because most people only are operating on this level. And you know, maybe one day I'll go ahead and kind of go over it all or go over the basics of it. But these two, right, the red and the blue, and then down is the realm of the animal that people love by or people love with. And then when you cross over to from this, which is the only one that's see-through because it's a false sephra, right? Because you see the falsehood in a lot of things, and you cross over here into here, that's when it is that a person actually becomes the divine, right? Divine feminine, divine masculine, right? Regardless of whatever it is that you're into. But until a person gets to here, at least here, and goes through these two, right, and finally get to the crown, it's still the realm of the animal. Now, you Leos, right? A lot of you Leos may have evolved past the realm of the animal, but it doesn't mean that other people have. It doesn't mean that they have, and so that's what you're dealing with, right? The Nine of Cups, right? You getting a couple of hangouts, or you're kicking it with somebody here and there, but it's not really a very good situation for you because they're not really on your level. And then you have the King of Swords, and then you Leos also have the Queen of Wands. And so this is a situation for you where you Leos, right? You Leos, there's a sense of you Leos needing to actually, like there's a sense of you Leos, there's a calling that you Leos have to just go about doing things how you want to do it, and that it doesn't have to be perfect. See, again, I think people think that Virgos are perfectionists. That's not true. You know what I'm saying? Like what I'm trying to say is no one is perfect. And that you're not perfect. I'm not perfect. As a Virgo, I'm saying that I'm not perfect. But I'm not even trying to be perfect. You understand? I'm trying to be perfect for me, good for me, capable for me. And why that's so important is because that's when you Leos actually get rid of the difficulties, because you're not looking for perfection. You know what I'm saying? Like, you don't have to find the perfect significant other, right? And see, that's what makes it, if you ask me, more pathetic, because people can't give you what is the basics to build with. And it goes to show you how they're trying their hardest to not be about anything. They just want to go at love from an elitist standpoint, but a lot of you Leos are not going for it because you Leos rule the heart, right? What do I say all the time? You got to get your head and your heart right, right? The head is Aries. The head is Aquarius, right? The head, Aquarius is brainstorming, right? The electricity going through the body, right? The head, right? Aries, right? The listening, right? The audioology, right? The audioology, right? Meaning how Aries are, and the Aries ram curls, and then the eardrum. If you ever seen inside of an eardrum, it spirals itself, right? Right. So it's that spiraling effect, right? And why that's so important in the first place is because, right, and then Leo represents the heart, right? What pumps, what pumps the necessary liquid for all life in our bodies, if you know what I mean. And then the point that I'm trying to make here with that is, for you Leos, though, you've got to actually start doing things your own way. If you ask me, you Leos may have been doing things a different way, right? Marching to the beat of other people, and you got to start doing things your own way. If you want a relationship, you can have a relationship, a career, but you have to be able to actually understand everything is in this proper context. Meaning that when you handle your business at work, right, don't allow that to interfere with your relationships. Vice versa. If you're looking for love, you Leos must understand that some people are going to be lame for not wanting to go in too much. So let's clarify the Queen of Wands, right? Wheel of Fortune, Seven of Wands, the Lovers, yeah, Ten of Cups, and then the Nine of Cups. So there's a sense of you Leos learning how to be selfish the correct way, because you've been giving it selflessly. You Leos have been giving love to the wrong people, who it's not a matter of an investment where it's like you put your money in, you put your love in, and then you don't always have to receive love now, but you put your money in, and then you essentially you immediately get it back. You know, you Leos are willing to wait. Would you like a person to immediately give you love back? Yeah. But you Leos are not stingy, right? You Leos know how to give love and then wait on it, right? Right? Like you wait to eat when you cooking something, right? Same thing when it comes to this. You Leos know how to do that. But the problem though is that you've been giving love, right? But you haven't gotten it back from people that you've given it to and that you were willing to wait. But here's the catch-22. This is what frustrates you. The fact that they doing head fakes, meaning that it looked like they were into you. So it's like, why in the world would they do any of that if they actually didn't really even mean to really be serious about you in the first place? And then you have the Ten of Cups and the Nine of Cups. So the Ten of Cups and the Nine of Cups speaks to how a lot of you Leos aren't, and you shouldn't look for instantaneous love, right? But then at the same time, it also says that, you know, you Leos, you're learning how to just get better at knowing if a person is head faking. And what I mean when I say head fake, I mean they're just giving the appearance like that, like this is going to go somewhere, but it's actually not, right? You're learning the differences between those two, which is great for you. So that's pretty much it. Comment on the video, like the video, subscribe to the YouTube channel, share the video. As far as your job and everything like that, your job's coming along great. But that's it. Peace.